Just because men are silent doesn't mean they're not paying attention. We peep the game, we watch the tapes, and we just make adjustments.
It's interesting to see that the hoes are mad that we caught onto their game. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? Like, the TikTok is literally their internet diary. We pay attention to everything. We study, like, we just keep evolving. And that's a pretty cool thing about, men. But, yeah, it's just like, it's crazy to see that they're mad that we caught onto their game when they told us the whole game.
All all that the world did was give us a front-facing camera and said, go nuts. Go nuts. We created platforms for people to tell their story, and they did not disappoint. We revealed the worst of our behaviors, and we put it out there like it's normal. We look for validation. We look for our groups. We look for echo chambers, and we just kept talking. And then to think that men weren't paying attention to what was being said, especially when it concerned what we wanted in terms of just women. Before we continue, before we break this down further, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Like, hype the video, share the video, subscribe. It means the world to small channels like this. And we got merch in the store. So we see a lot of this, like he's saying, 3 or 4 is upset that men are not buying in to the propaganda anymore. Before, women had the greatest PR team ever in the world. We thought you were just completely all innocent. We put you on the pedestal automatically. We just assumed that even when you farted, it smelled like roses, if you even did fart. This is absolutely a detriment to men. We never should have put ourselves in this position to behave and think like this, but we did. But that day's long gone now. And it didn't take us getting together and talking about it to reveal the truth. That was part of it. Women did. They took the phone, they put it in front of their face, and they kept talking. Like anything, like any type of relationship which you have with someone, you let them talk long enough, they're going to tell you what it is. Now, this is talking specifically about 304s, about women revealing more about women game. You took the pedestal out, you sat down, and we realized we were eye level. In terms of our depravity, in terms of what we like to do, we were eye level. You're human. That's what we learned. So the same things when you would chase things that made you happy at the detriment of other things we thought you held more sacred, because we listened to the PR team. The PR team said, it's all about family, right? She's a mother. She's this. She wants to take this. She wants to take care of the man. And then we listened what you actually said for yourselves. And then we see things today, just like probably a video that dropped earlier today on this channel where women saying, if you're not bringing me money, right, then when you're not getting access to this. Flat out tell us about what the game is. And then somehow you don't have the expectation that men change and evolve. The difference is very simple. Men don't broadcast. Men don't scream and shout that the game is changing. They simply move. All right, I can't do that anymore. This is why when women say now, what happened to the men that used to yearn, that used to show up and buy flowers, chivalry, all these things? Men didn't announce the end of chivalry. They just let it fade out. They just moved with the time and said, okay, these are the things that have to happen now in order for me to get what I want. You can talk all you want about man's got to show up. If he doesn't show up on the first date with flowers, then it's a dead end and it's not going anywhere. And we know you're lying. We know you're lying, because then we'll listen to your 6-part TikTok story about another man that you met at the gas station, homeless felon, but he treated you right and he had a baby on the way. That man was fine for all the things, but you'll get on here and try to lie and say this. No, men peep the game. We listen to what you're saying, and then we're paying more attention to what you're doing in your stories and how you reveal these things. And again, you use it as an open diary. Stuff that Batman could not beat out of a person, you say it freely. And to think we're not going to use that and say, okay, adjust the game, adjust the game, adjust the game, adjust the game. Now we turn around and we have this whole treatise of where the dating game is now, all the ills and terrors and how terrible it is. But you never look back and say, yo, did we do this? What hand did we play in this? you've trapped yourself in this idiotic sort of loop where, because there's no accountability, you can't see your hand in the game. You can't see that your hand, both hands are firmly placed on a controller. You picked up the sticks and you're playing, and when your character makes movements, you think it's a computer, you think it's an NPC. No, that's you. You can't see your hand in guiding the dating game. And to be frank, most of the time, men are going to respond to what women do. You change the game, you change the rules of dating. Yeah, men respond because it takes us a long time to get in better control of our lust and what we desire, what we're most desirous of. So you have the controls. You can guide the game. You set the difficulty. You set the parameters for winning. And then when we just let you do that, you've basically took the bar and you sunk it. You think it's men that were responsible for the way dating is now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's easy to say. It's easy to think that, yeah, men are responsible for the way dating is today. No. You did it. You did it. You set that bar low, right? Titanic levels low. And then you turn around and say, why are the men not showing up? Why are they not doing the things that we need them to do? Because you didn't need us to do it anymore. You opened up access to your womb, your body, your spirit for cheap. And then you look around and say, what happened? No, I know you didn't yourself vote for it, affirm it. But when the changes were happening and you benefited from the changes, you were quiet. When they were singing in the club, these N-words ain't shit, you were quiet. We probably hummed along. So we all have a bit of complicity in this dating game. You just don't like to have yours called out, because now you have to take responsibility for the way things are now. If you are what men are desirous of in the short term, at the very least, in the short term, we want to physically be with you. In the very short term, all of us. Even from the man that looks at you and says he can see you as a wife, he can see you as a long-term girlfriend. Before all that, or along with all that, he still wants to sleep with you. He still wants you physically. Okay, now you set the terms of that engagement. You sunk it. Made it easy. You said something as, okay, I got to take you on X amount of dates. Men adapted and said, okay, that's what it is. Even when you all bit into Steve Harvey's nonsense hook, line, and sinker, you say you had to have these 90 days. Okay, I'm going to set you up. I'm going to start the clock 90 days with you, 90 days with someone else. I may be 30 more days in over here. Or I may find someone that doesn't believe in that at all. But you took the mystery out of what it took to be with you. And then you turn around and you look perplexed. No, to us, it makes sense. To us, it's simple. This is what you wanted, so this is what you're getting. If you don't agree with the state of play, then you had to have said something a long time ago. Until then, this is what it is. And if you can't take any type of accountability in that, you don't see your hand in any of this, then you just keep on making content where you're shocked, right? Where you're befuddled. How did it end up like this? But when we're being objective, we all know how we got here. It was hand in hand. It wasn't just men just woke up and decided, I'm not going to do X, Y, and Z like they did generations ago. No, you just made it unnecessary. But listen, I may be off base. I'm open to that. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, take a look at those. Let me know your thoughts about those. And if you listen to my voice now, you made it to the end of the video and you have not subscribed, I think you should. Trying to build something dope.